after the hour, FM Talk 98.9 KJFK. I'm Shannon Burke. Welcome back to FM Talk 98.9 KJFK. Here till 5 o'clock. Let's not waste any time. Tommy Chong in the studio here. How are you, sir?
Hey,
welcome back. It's almost 4:20.
I was just going to say 4:20.
On 4:20.
Yeah, can you imagine that? What are the odds? Huh?
It's like 422 because it's a 0-0. So it's pure 420.
It's pure 420, and the planets are aligning right now.
That's a beautiful thing.
Well, at least the bongs are lining.
The bongs are lining in alignment right now. In the album Big Bamboo,
yeah,
they came with a gigantic rolling paper.
Yeah.
Anyone ever use that you know of? Everybody uses it.
So many people. Hey, man, I just want to tell you, man, it takes 2.5 ounces
to fill up the Big Bamboo paper.
I was in Jamaica one time, for a holiday.
Oh, I bet you're a hero. They got totem poles with your head carved on the top of Jamaica.
Hawaii, for sure. Well, let me tell you, Jamaica first. I was there, so I needed some smoke, so I asked the guy, give me some. So I give him like $10, and he come back with an armful.
No way.
An armful, really. And he says, "There's more in the car." I said, "No." And so I did. I cleaned it. I spent one day cleaning.
Wow.
And sifting the seeds, and I like that. It gives you something.
Therapeutic.
Gives you something to do, while you're, you won't hurt. There's nothing sharp, so you don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, really.
And then I proceeded to roll the biggest. The secret of rolling big joints is it has to be super clean.
Yeah.
No seeds, no stems. It has to be just almost dust. And so then I rolled these humongous joints, almost as big as the bamboo papers.
Really.
And then we went fishing. I went on a boat, and I asked the captain, they're all Jamaican, is it okay to light up? He said, "Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, light up." So he was watching me, and I lit up this huge joint. It looked like the movie. And it was burning perfect. Everything was good. It took about 5 packages of paper. And he's not watching. And he's looking at the water, and I hand him the joint. It was like the movie. And he looked up and goes, "Man, look at this one, man." And he showed it to his buddy. "Man, look at this one. This is humongous, man." And needless to say, we never caught any fish, but we had
really. I bet he got a sunburn, probably.
We had a great time.
Got a buzz, at least.
Oh, we got a big buzz.
Back in the days when the films were getting going and you started getting your films going, it was a very taboo thing to have. I mean, there might be some marijuana in a movie somewhere along the line, but I bet the very first movie was
a truck made out of marijuana.
Yeah, no, the very first movie. There's a truck made out of marijuana. I mean, it's just the whole theme of it. Was that a tough sell to get somebody to make that film? The studios involved.
Well, it was. It was in a sense that we had our record producer Lou Adler was running interference for us. And it was a blessing in a way because Lou, used his money, our money. We didn't know at the time he was using our money. But so we actually paid for it ourselves.
Oh, wait.
420.
Oh, it's 420? Did you take a photograph?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, 420.
420. So here we go. 420.
Am I in the picture? Make sure I'm in the picture.
Get in the picture there.
Thank you. We have some props for some other photos later on. Yeah. All right, so Lou Adler's using your money. Yeah,
and so we actually made the film, and then Lou really lucked out because what happened, the way Cheech and I work, is that we get there and then we figure out what we're going to do.
Yeah, not a whole lot of planning went involved.
I was writing every day. I'd write out because you had to know where to send the trucks and and everybody. And,
was it like that?
Any extras? And
you mean you didn't have location scouts going out and finding?
Well, yeah, we did. We hired a writer for a while, and then he didn't work, and then we hired Cheech's cousin, who actually scripted a lot of it out. But it was Cheech and I, really that did all the funny stuff, and we would come up with stuff on the spur of the moment, like I wasn't looking at his neck, man, that was all improv, or Cheech peeing in the hamper, that was totally improv.
Really?
Totally. Cheech and I figured it out, and then it wasn't in the script, so they were packing up. We go, hold up, we got another scene to shoot. And they said, "Oh, what is it?" So we kind of told them, and they said, "Oh, okay." So they set up the cameras, and we shot it. And so that's the way the movie went. Well, at the end of the shoot, toward the end, Lou started thinking, well, he was a real director, you know, because things were going good. You know, the dailies were great. And so he took over. And it kind of made me mad because, you know, I really was the guy that was, you know...
Yeah, you were directing. I mean...
Directing and telling him everything, like I did with the records. And so then Lou put his ending on, and then he shot it, and then they went away and edited it without us. And then they showed the rough cut to us and to Paramount Brass. And it was terrible. It was the worst.
Really?
Oh, nothing worse than a rough cut. The movie didn't work. Not one joke worked.
Really?
It was horrendous. Nothing worked. And that's the way movies are, like, or an act. You know, if like the first joke doesn't work, then the second one's worse, and then the third one is depending on the first one, and that's even worse.
We're supposed to build.
Yeah, pretty soon you're fighting with the audience, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, who said that? Who said that? You know, come on outside. That's the way the movie was. Eisner, who was president of Paramount and Katzenberg and all that, they were there for the screening. Well, they never said anything. They just got up and walked out.
Oh, no.
And so Lou said, so then we had a little meeting. Well, what are we going to do? I said, well, to begin with, we got to shoot a new ending. And Lou said, "No, I don't think we have to." But the guy Lombardo, the guy that was shooting it and helping Lou with the technical end, he said, "Listen to him, Lou. We need a new ending." And so we said, "Okay, we're going to do a new ending. What's the new ending?" Well, by that time, I realized what Lou Adler was doing, and I said, "Well, I can't tell you because you know the way Cheech and I do it. We show up and then I'll show you. I can't tell you." You know, because I can't afford you screwing it up anymore. Yeah. And so then Cheech and I, we went away. We wrote the ending. We come back. We shot it. And Lou was mad. He was over in the corner pouting because he wasn't. The game was
involved,
up. The game was up. You know, everybody knew it wasn't Lou. And so then they put it together, and now that was the movie that you see.
And an amazing surprise smash box office results.
Huge.
Incredible results.
Eisner, the same guy that screened it. Well, what they did, this is a great part. What they did, Lou Adler went to him and said, okay, well, we need money to finish the movie. And Paramount said, good luck. We're not giving you anything. And so Lou said, okay, well, we'll use his money, but he wants a gross deal from $1.
Points on the gross, huh?
Lou got it.
Really?
Lou got it.
He got points on the gross?
On the gross. From $1.
Oh, he's loaded.
And he wouldn't share with us.
Oh, that's bad.
He wouldn't share with Cheech and Chong.
Needless to say,
we wrote it, we starred in it, we fixed it, we promoted it. When we were out promoting it, in fact, we were here and promoting it, and the bank's calling my house saying your credit card's overdue. We weren't getting any money from our touring. We were on the road promoting it for nothing. And Lou Adler was pulling all the money in. And so that's when we broke up with Lou Adler.
Yeah, no.
Well, that'd do it.
Needless to say, he wasn't involved in Cheech and Chong's next movie, was he?
No. And that's why it was called Next Movie. Because, hey, listen to this. Okay, we're number one. Up in Smoke is number one for a year.
Yeah.
A whole year.
Huge movie.
Number
That's
one.
a record, isn't it?
Wow. It was incredible. We knocked out everybody that year. Heaven's Gate, everybody. Mm-hmm. Everybody just crumbled.
Was it 78, right?
Yeah, 78. We went to Paramount to talk about our next movie without Lou Adler. They offered us $500,000 between us.
Really?
This is Eisner and those guys again, which is ridiculous. So we hooked up. We had to get rid of Lou. We did. We hooked up with another guy named Howard Brown, a promoter from New York, my kind of guy. From the street promoter. His name would have been. He was like the Jewish Don King. Man. And then we did all the rest of the movies in a row, three in a row, four in a row.
How did Paul Rubens get involved? The Hamburger Man. That was just a classic, man.
I casted the movie the same way we wrote it. I didn't want jaded actors that had been around. I needed someone that worked the improvisational route like Cheech and I did. And so I went to the Groundlings, and Paul Rubens was there.
That's right.
Groundlings. And it was real funny because all these improv groups hated Cheech and I, because...
Really?
Yeah, because we borrowed some of their bits, when we were doing stand-up,
Oh, okay. Plus you had made it by then. You were a great success.
Well, and they didn't like that. They're kind of like Howard Hessman and those guys.
Well, that's why